morning. It's G Butterfly, and I'm coming to you live from the parking lot. Like I always do, we are 2 days to Christmas, and up and down my timeline, I have been seeing the story about the angel tree debate. And I can honestly say I've never heard of an angel tree. It could be because I've never had to utilize those type of services or known anyone that had to use those type of services. And that's not to speak negatively against anyone who has. I've just never heard of it. But now that I'm aware of it, I may start looking for it next year and try to assist someone. But with that being said, the controversy right now is about the mother who came online and was complaining about what she got from her angel tree list. If you don't know what it is, from what I understand, kids write on a list what they want for Christmas. It's hung on a tree. You go to the angel tree, you grab the list, and it's expected that you try to buy everything on the list. There was a young lady who was talking about it. She says she was a recipient of angel tree items as a child, and as an adult, she volunteered with angel tree. So she had a little behind the scenes knowledge of how it works. And if you are unable to buy everything on the list, they have a surplus of items at a warehouse that they try to fulfill everything on the list for the child so that the child can have the Christmas that they want. With that being said, parents were complaining about what their kids received. Now, I have mixed feelings about that. This shows a level of ungratefulness, but then I do understand the ladies. There was one parent I saw online. She was complaining because she said it looked like somebody just grabbed some things out of their house. A pair of pants had cat hair all over it, and some of the clothes were not the size that they asked for. So I can kind of see it from both sides. However, I would just like to offer a little suggestion for parents. If you can't afford to buy your kids anything for Christmas, maybe you should start saving, even if it's $5 a month, $5 a week, starting in January. Now, back when my children were young and I was a divorced mom of 2 small boys, sometimes we were living paycheck to paycheck, but they never went without anything. I always planned and made sure that they were good. That's just how I handle things. So what I would do, I was in a credit union, and they had the Christmas club at the credit union. So every first, well, really the 2nd of January, I would make sure I get to the bank, go to the credit union, and I would open up my Christmas club. And I already had the direct deposit at the credit union. So from my direct deposit, I told them to take X amount of dollars from that deposit, because that's what I had to pay all my bills, handle my business. But I had them take a specific amount of money out of that Christmas club, out of that check, and put it in my Christmas club. So I got paid bi-weekly, and all of my money would just build up over the year. And you would get your check like at the end of October, beginning of November. I remember I always had the check at home through the mail before Black Friday, because I would always go on Black Friday and just buy the bulk of what my kids wanted for Christmas. But in addition to that, I would always use a layaway. Walmart was my spot to buy all of the little toys my kids wanted. I would go to Walmart, and at Walmart you can start your layaway in October, and they would let it stay in until like maybe the 21st, 22nd of December. So every time I got paid, I would go and pay on my layaway. So that's a way that some parents can do it. I know a lot of places may not have layaway where you are, but if you search enough, you'll find a store that has some type of layaway plan. Even if it's not all year, it's around the holiday season. So when my children were a lot younger, that's how I made it happen. If you're not in a credit union, go join one. Most credit unions, you only need $5 to join. $5 to open an account. And if they don't have a Christmas club, make your own Christmas club. Just don't go get the money out all year. And I know that may sound like a lot, but it's really not. Just use some discipline. If you start a Christmas club and don't go and get it. At my credit union, back when my children were young, you would have to close your whole account to close out that Christmas club. And who wanted to do that? That was where my actual account was that I handled my business. So I was able to let that money build up all year. So I was shopping early, and then when I got my Christmas club account, I used that money. And when I tell you, I used every bit of it on my children, so they always had a great Christmas every single year. At least in my opinion. Y'all may want to ask them. They're on social media, ask them if they had a good Christmas. And I'm not in that situation anymore. As far as financially, I'm in a far better place than I ever was. And so with my two granddaughters, it's a little bit different, but I do start buying them things. Like in September, I start buying Christmas gifts, hiding them all through my house. But a Christmas club is always a good option. And parents, you can save $5 or $10 a week, $5 or $10 a month, and no one can make me believe that no one has $5 to save. I just do not believe that, especially when you use discretionary income to go buy hair, nails, get your makeup done, get your eyelashes done. And I'm talking about moms, because I'm a mom. You know, I can't speak for what dads do with their discretionary money. They go get haircuts, forego the haircuts, and save the money for your kids. That's just my opinion. And I know some of y'all might roast me for it, but I'm okay with that. There's always a way to do it if you plan. All right, well, that's all I wanted to talk about. That's my take on this what is the angel tree situation. And like I heard 504 girls say, the date hasn't changed. It's December 25th every single year. So how is it you have all year and you can't come up with something? And I know Christmas is not about gifts. You know, also we should teach the children what the real meaning of Christmas is. However, we know that because of the society we live in, it's just forced down our throat, and children see it and children want something. I get that. So make it happen, parents. You can. I don't care if you think you can't. You come across some type of extra money throughout the year where you can just sit it to the side, as if you have to buy them one thing a piece. All right, but that's all I got to say, because I got to get in the building and go make the donuts so I can have it for my grandbabies next year. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.